Hi, today I want to tell you something that if you are still making these two mistakes, you are never going to become fluent in English. Yes, I mean never. And do you know what is the secret behind every fluent speaker? I will tell you exactly what I discovered after listening to countless of stories how people achieve fluency. Yes, that nobody talk about. Nobody. So, for that, you need to watch the whole video without skipping and taking any pause. Okay? There are two powerful reasons or aspects that people hit their fluency. First is you get inspired by someone. Yes, someone whose story touches your heart and you relate to. Second, when you feel the pressure of deadline. Yes, that deadline, that urgency of your deadline force you to take action. Yes, in my case, it was inspiration that changed everything and that helped me to reach here. There was a time when I come across someone who openly talked about her struggle with learning English, and that moment, her story just lit a fire in me. From then I decided and I determined no matter how hard it is and how long it will take, I am not gonna stopping it. I will keep practice until I reach and hit my fluency. So what should you do now? You have two options. Either you can listen to stories to get inspired by their struggle of learning English, or you can create a deadline for yourself. And that inspiration or deadline will force you to keep practice. Yes. But when it comes to practice, there are two biggest mistakes that majority of English learner do. Even I personally made on my language journey. We waste our time to think before starting, before learning English. That I don't have partner to practice with whom I can practice, and in my surroundings people just hate English, and if accidentally they see me to practice English, they make fun of me. So how can I practice? Even I don't have enough time. These are our excuses and complaints that we often do. But you know what? For learning a language, what we need? Time and our smartphone. And 1 hour in a single day, that's enough. Don't you have? Of course you have. So why to complain and why to excuse? 1 hour just in a single day, don't you have? You have. You love to waste your time on Instagram, using YouTube, consuming, valueless content. You love that. But when it comes to saving 1 hour, practicing your English to create your own story, you get afraid. You're not able. So, no more complaints or no more excuses. Okay? Now, second mistakes that is quite common. When it comes to practice, you don't follow right way. Even 90% learner don't follow the right way. What you actually do? You listen to podcast, you watch videos, you read books, and you say, "Hey, I'm learning." But what you are actually doing? You are consuming. You are not using the language, right? And say, if I will put it 100% time to practice English, then 80% you are consuming, 10% you are thinking that I need to practice, and 10%, only 10% you are speaking. So that is, my friend, the biggest trap. Because fluency doesn't come from knowing, it comes from doing. Your action when you are actually speaking, using the language. Therefore, you need to shift it opposite. Start consuming only 20% and producing 80%. That means you need to speak and write more than watching videos and reading a book. Got it? This is the real problem that we are actually struggling. That, yeah, this is quite common, we feel that, yeah, I'm putting hard work, I'm practicing, but still I'm not getting progress. That is why, I don't know about you, but this was my biggest mistake. I used to do that. I used to consume a lot, so that is why it took so long. Even my deadline was just 6 months, but after 1 year I was in the intermediate level, not fluent. So what exactly you need to do? First, inspiration or deadline. You need to be clear and choose any one that will force you to keep practicing. Okay? Then, mistake number one, no excuses. Mistake number two, produce 80% and consume only 20%. And start your journey. You will definitely enjoy the process, and nobody can seize and stop you to reach your fluency. Okay, so this is all that I wanted to share with you, and I hope you found value in this video. So I will be back with something new. Till then, take care yourself and don't forget to shoot your all negative thoughts and live your life like you are the king. Okay, bye bye.